Hey there, it's Karen from NoLimitsBusinessWoman.com, and I'm really excited to be here with you today. And just so if you don't know anything about me, I help women in business, whether they're in business for themselves or are looking to uplevel their career. I help them to do exactly that by helping them to master procrastination, get rid of it, overwhelm, self-sabotage, and the imposter syndrome. And so I wanted to talk today about cautiousness and being cautious in your business and or your career. Now, one of the things I realized fairly recently, and something I knew about myself, and something I certainly know about my clients or the people that I talk to who are looking to uplevel their business and career. But sometimes, we don't see these things specifically in ourselves. And so I was having a talk with Jeff the other day, my husband, and he, and we were just talking about, it was specifically about Facebook ads and how I really like to be very cautious in spending about Facebook ads, because you can spend a lot of money and not have anything work out for you. That's just the way it can be. And so I'm fairly cautious about that. But what I realized that in cautiousness, in doing that, is that there is a cost to being cautious. And the cost of being cautious is that you actually don't get results. You don't actually figure out if your ad is good or not until much later, right? Because if you're being cautious and not spending a lot of money, you can't actually tell because it's not reaching enough people. And so it was one of those moments. It's one of those like that. Of course, right? Those moments for me where I realized when I look back on my business and I've been in business now for 11 years. And what I realized is that cautiousness has actually slowed me down significantly because I didn't end up working with people I should have worked with years before. So there's some of the people I ended up working with much further on, like a couple of years, usually like the time frame from when I would actually start to hear them or listen to them, and the time I would hire them or start to work with them or got their program was 2 to 4 years. And all the programs that I took were wonderful. Seriously, were wonderful, were incredibly helpful. And had I actually done them earlier, I would have gotten results earlier. And so again, looking back through my life and through my business life, it was just a really huge eye opener. Now, of course, I can see this in other people, but that's the thing. We don't always see our biggest blocks to success in ourselves. Okay, so I can see it from my other clients. I can identify it and pinpoint it and say, yeah, hey, look, you can come along a lot faster if you do X, Y, and Z, right? And it's like, oh, yikes, I can't do that, or I'm scared about it, or whatever it is, or being cautious. And so luckily they had me. I was able to share with them, like, hey, you need to make these changes in order to get where you want to go faster, to make those quantum leaps. And so I want you to kind of look at your life and your business, your career. Are you at this moment? Are you being so cautious that you're actually not getting where you want to go fast enough? That you're not able to make the quantum leaps that you would really like to make because that cautiousness sets in. It really is just the subconscious mind that is trying to protect us. It wants to keep the status quo. And so when we wants to keep the status quo, we don't change, right? Now, I love change. I really do love change when I'm actually making it and I'm being conscious and deliberate about making change. And that's what I always want to teach my clients and share with them is like, how do you make conscious change and very deliberate change so it gets you the results that you want, as opposed to having, boom, something show up and that requires immediate change that in a way that is not that comfortable. I always help my clients just to kind of circumvent that. But again, just ask yourself in this moment, in my career, in my business, am I being so cautious that I'm actually not getting the help that I need? That I'm not taking the steps that I need? That I'm not investing in myself in the way that I need? And just ask yourself what would help. right? And whether it's me or whether it's somebody else, it doesn't really matter. I'm here because I want to see you win. I want to see you succeed. And I know for a lot of people, I'm in that position to be able to help you to do that. But I'm not I'm not that for everybody. But there are people right now, that have the answers that you're looking for. So ask the question, who can help me? What would help my business? What would help my career? What do I want to change? And if you think it is something that, what you've heard me talk about over time, if it's something that you think that I can help you with, because again, I'm really good. And see, Pepper, he's putting his interjections in there when I'm making a point he thinks correct. He does this in my coaching sessions as well. But if you think that, again, you want to up-level your business or your career, and you want to take those steps, and procrastination, self-sabotage, overwhelm, and the imposter syndrome keep getting in the way, then connect with me. Let's have a chat. It's no big deal. It's like there's no strings. I'm here to see if I can be of service to you. And if I can, and if you're interested, then we'll talk about working together. If you're not, no big deal. If I don't think I can help you, I will tell you that, right? And it's likely, and I have done this, where I will refer you to somebody else that I know that can, if I know somebody. So do you really want to make a change? Do you really want things to move along in your business or your career? Then let go of that cautiousness, let go of that fear, and start to make those changes. Start to ask the question, who could help me? What are the steps I need to take? And just ask those questions. Don't try and figure it out, and see what pops up for you. All right, if you want to book a call with me, just go to nolimitsbusinesswoman.com/talk and book a time. I've got some sessions. I've got some availability coming up in the next few days. So book a time with me. I would love to chat with you. This is my favorite part of my day, is when I get to do these calls. So again, if you're looking to get some help, book a call with me. All right. I will see you soon and talk to you soon. And I'll see you around. And also, in the meantime, go out and live your no limits life. See you soon.